Hello and welcome to India Today. I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
And this is Maruthi Acharya. Today we are here early morning with the teaser of much awaited Toxic starring Yash, Nayanthara, Kiara Advani, Tara Sutaria, Huma Qureshi,
Rukmini Vasanth.
Rukmini Vasanth, and the movie is directed by Geetu Mohandas. Lot of speculations, lot of theories, lot of divided opinions about the promotional material that released. So hopefully
Lots of controversies and lots of sides being taken.
Exactly, Dhurandhar 2 versus Toxic is happening. Is Toxic getting a fair chance in the clash is also another important point that we are going to discuss in the video. After the teaser reaction, teaser review, there is a segment where we're going to talk about Dhurandhar 2 versus Toxic. To not miss that, stay tuned till the end. And also, which movie are you more excited about? Dhurandhar 2 or Toxic? Mention that also in the comment section below. This is the idea that this actor wanted to clash with it. That actor wanted to clash.
Film Geetu Mohandas was like, this is a gangster drama from a female gaze.
Yeah.
Like, is this the female gaze? Is this...
My theory is, what if all the women with Raya, there were two movies which clashed. The first movie is about a hero going illegally to some other place, and there is the second one where a friend will ask hero to come back to his place and fight for him. These two movies clashed on a similar day, and we know which PR narrative. Let's talk about the teaser.
Where are the women?
In the posters, yeah, but in the teaser trailers, where are they?
Where are they? Why are they being hidden?
You have so many. I had some theories about the story, and main skeleton of the plot got leaked and all of that, which also was kind of interesting. But my god, is it going to be dad versus son in a gangster drama setup, like a proper evolution of a gangster to a monster, and then the son who's come to take revenge? Is it going to be that kind of a film?
It is a tracking, most probably, presumably, but it is tracking from, a certain gap around the span of 20 to 30 years or something like that. If that is the case, I feel like there is a young version and an older version.
Absolutely.
The growth as a gangster, a budding rowdy goon, whatever, from that, because it seemed like the younger version was very rustic with his, it's more chopping than firing. So it felt like he's a local goon growing into a big gangster. Basically, he's going worldwide, given the visuals with all the Japanese elements and whatnot, the international elements. From the poster, you can see that. I feel like it's something like the Alps or something like that, Russia or something like that. So it feels like, Raya, not Rocky, but Raya is going international here.
Yeah.
See, not going to lie, from the trailer, it screams and shouts, scale and eccentricism.
Yeah.
It is nowhere, close to being grounded. It is so far above being grounded that it is probably in the space and is looking at the ground from there. If it works well, the trailer does work well, it has enough surprise elements, but that is not what a film is going to be about, right?
Yeah.
If the film works well with all the eccentricism going on there, this can truly be something huge. Being this eccentric is a huge risk to take, and if it doesn't it isn't digestible, it isn't, enjoyable, people will just be that quick to throw shade on it. There has to have been a lot of, production troubles that the film went through. With all of that, if the film does well, it does well. But at the same time, the risk factor is so huge that if it is, even minutely not working,
correct,
people will be that fast to just jump on its throat.
No, with these kind of films, like that risk is always there when you're creating a world like this, characters like this. If there are some movies where even if a character is disconnected for a certain while, and there is that one scene which will take you back into the movie. So once audience come out of the film or get disconnected, right, it becomes extremely difficult for them to get invested again in the eccentricity. So that kind of risk with the subject is there, and I hope Geetu Mohandas and writer Yash handles it well. Now talking about the teaser, music, like I told in the initial one also, I will keep my thoughts till I see the version on big screen, because I am not fully happy with the music, but it is not that it is not going well with the teaser. It is somewhere in between for me, so the music is okay, but I'll hold my thoughts and my criticism for the music until I watch it on the film, like on the big screen. With CG and visual effects, the visual, the art design, the colors, the color grading from the first teaser have been establishing there is a serious attention to detail in the world building that is happening that I'm really appreciative of. Good job, kudos. But again, there are some portions where the CG, especially in the teaser, is not that great. But again, overall in the experience, if they are able to mask those, it'll be great. Visuals are great. The story, setup, theme building, and the way they cut the trailer was also really interesting. Overall, I would say it is a satisfying teaser.
So while announcing the film, Geetu Mohandas was like, "This is a gangster drama from a female gaze."
Yeah.
Like, is this the female gaze? Is this how gangsters are looked at? Was this how Rocky Bai was looked at by the women? All these thoughts are also running in my head. Getting back to the teaser, like you said, not that I noticed the CG glitches or the CG, questionable parts, but all of it seemed so, beyond your normal level that all of it merged right into it. In my opinion, when we watch it on the big screen, if it just merges with whatever is happening, with the level of action and with the level of unrealism that we are going with, if it matches over there, then there is no qualms. As far as the teaser goes, the reason why most of that didn't really register is because there were some visuals in between that just takes you aback. Again, controversies have been there regarding Raya and the introducing Raya's whole first part, and even in this, there are a few snippets here and there, not as out there as the introducing Raya video, but some shots. Correct. Probably a 1 second shot or a 2 second shot or a 2 to 3 frame shot is there in the teaser. Now we'll have to wait and see if people raise concerns about that as well.
Also, again, I understand a lot of people are very sensitive about certain topics, certain themes. It is a gangster drama and it is going to be a certain way. And I heard the kind of backlash that Malayalam audience have given to Geetu Mohandas on social media and all of that. So all of that is fine. We all have our opinions and it is important for us to put our opinions out as soon as we feel it. It is great. But again, I think it is good that you don't be dismissive of it because it's just promotional material. It might just be 1% of the bigger pictures. Now let's get to the Dhurandhar 2 versus Toxic.
Because the stakes for both the films are so high. We spoke about how last year's clashes, like War 2 and Kohli, were huge clashes. But honestly speaking, when you bring these two films and place it in front of those two, it feels like it is Ballala Deva and Bahubali over there. Why?
Who is Ballala Deva? Mention that in the comments.
I feel like 2025's big clash was the Ballala Deva. 26 is Bahubali. Why? Because on one side we have Dhurandhar 2, Dhurandhar the Revenge coming with the plus points. It is a sequel. The experience is so fresh in so many of our minds. It just released a few months ago in Dispatch. So the excitement that people had after watching the film is just flowing into it. It's not a slow river reaching the ocean. It is just a hard-hitting dam just moving into this one. So that is one positive. The action sequences, the patriotic/nationalistic elements in the film is another thing. All these are such advantages for Dhurandhar, and 1,300 crores was the first part.
Yeah.
To give you a reference, Pushpa 300 to 1,700.
Yeah.
KGF 250 to 1,250. What is going to happen to Dhurandhar?
Yeah.
Is a question. From 1,300, where can it go? What is its boundaries? That is one question.
Yeah.
On the other side, we have Toxic. Advantages. This is about the most they've revealed.
Yeah.
Apart from this, there's a birthday peak, there is introducing Raya and the posters, nothing else.
Exactly.
So, the secrecy surrounding the film and still the most core element, their huge star cast is still not at all revealed. Nobody is talking about everybody is talking about what they are. Nobody know what they are, right? All of that is there. So the secrecy element, the excitement and the buzz created by whatever has been left. If you look at it, 300 million views on introducing Raya cumulative. 300. That is a huge number. So there are all these things which makes this clash, in my opinion, the biggest in Indian cinema till date.
But again, like Toxic is a lot of things, Yash anticipation, all of that. Dhurandhar also, first things first, I think I had to mention this after review, I didn't mention it anywhere. Dhurandhar's success is a very special success, especially in my regard, because it is a proper content driven drama based film and still it worked. That is a huge win for Indian cinema because this is a film where a filmmaker decided to just tell story, build a world, build too many characters, give them importance,
Have a runtime
have
of
a
three and
runtime
a
of
half
3.5
hours.
hours and take such a big risk, trusting audience that if it works with them, they're ready to take it with open hands, and they did, and that number is so huge, and that itself is a very big success for Dhurandhar. Now that it is out, talking about the clash, right? My biggest fear whenever there is a clash happening, if a film will gain unfair advantage over the other, will the ground be equal for both the films? Is one question. So it is very. See, we some people might love Dhurandhar, some people might love Toxic. Our love for the cinema or the star that we are enduring might not let us see through the other layer, the PR layer, where there are narratives being built, there is a social media perception that is being created, and it is very likely that our favorite movie and the perception might align, and we might totally dismiss the other film, which is totally unfair to either films if that is happening, if there is a narrative that is being built. So every movie deserves a fair advantage because recently I've been seeing about one of these films getting stuck in this PR narrative about who is clashing with whom. This is the idea that this actor wanted to clash with it. That actor wanted to clash. I think it is important for everyone to understand that which movie announced the release date first and who then decided to clash with whom. So these kind of details are very very important for the people to understand and see through the PR narratives. And most importantly, this is not the first time where one movie suffered because of the clash. Long ago, not so long ago, there was this movie where there were two movies which clashed. The first movie is about a hero going illegally to some other place, and there is the second one where a friend will ask hero to come back to his place and fight for him. These two movies clashed on a similar day, and we know which PR narrative won and how one movie got an unfair advantage despite of mixed to disaster talk over the other film. So I hope it doesn't repeat. Both films I'm rooting for, but again, end of the day, it should be left on people to decide which is the movie that they want to choose over PR narratives. What are your thoughts on this? Mention that also in the comment section below.
See, all we suggest is that be vigilant about, these narrative driven memes or whatnot on social media.
Yeah.
Show love for both the films. Both the films deserve it. Both the films are, cornerstones for Indian cinema to blow up worldwide.
Yes.
With that thought, let us not go in. We know that the clash is happening at the box office, but let's move into it. Let's move towards the Yugadi Eid weekend with the thought that this is not Dhurandhar versus Toxic or Toxic versus Dhurandhar. It is Dhurandhar and Toxic. Right? Let's go with that emotion, and let's hope that us as audiences, turn out to be the ultimate winners with two banger films on that day. Let's not, support one and dismiss the other. Let's try and support both the films in whatever way possible.
Yeah.
And, propagate the message that let Indian cinema win.
If you are still here, please like, share, and subscribe. Mention your thoughts about the topic, about the teaser in the comment section below. And our social media handles are also given. Please do follow us there for all interesting updates and some polls that we keep doing. Not so regularly, but planning to do very regularly.
Yes.
With that, this is Maruthi Acharya.
I am Sanjay Ponnappa, and you're watching India Today.